Many of us walk through life feeling successful in some areas and capable of doing great things, but deep inside, we feel like something is missing. We don't really know who we are. It's not that we forget our life story. Instead, we are unsure about two big things. We don't have a steady idea of how valuable we are, and we don't clearly understand what our true opinions and values are. Because of this, it becomes hard for us to handle people's judgment, whether they criticize or praise us. If someone says something bad about us, and we don't have a strong sense of self, we believe them completely, even if they're wrong or mean. We become too dependent on what others think. We keep asking other people to tell us our worth instead of trusting ourselves. This also makes us desperate for praise and attention. We care too much about applause and what others love. We chase whatever is popular. We laugh at jokes we don't think are funny. We go along with ideas that don't really make sense to us. We forget our real skills and chase easy wins that make others like us. We follow what's trending instead of asking ourselves what we truly care about. It's important to be kind to ourselves. No one is born knowing exactly who they are. We learn our identity when, if we're lucky, someone early in our life, usually a parent or caregiver, spends time understanding us, being fair, loving, and kind. They notice us, explain who we are, and help us make sense of our feelings. This is how we start to build a true picture of ourselves, which helps protect us later when people try to label us unfairly. These early moments are small but powerful. A parent might say, "That must have really hurt," when we're sad, helping us feel understood. Or, "It's okay to feel unhappy on your birthday," which helps us know our feelings are valid. A good parent doesn't just see us, they help us believe we're good. They give us positive ways to understand ourselves, even when we mess up. This builds confidence and strong self-esteem over time. But not every child gets this. Sometimes, a parent reflects back the wrong things. They might say, "Look who's so happy," when the child is actually sad. This confuses the child's understanding of their own feelings. Some parents are critical all the time, making the child think they're bad or wrong. Others don't pay enough attention at all, making the child feel invisible, like they don't matter or even exist. Emotional neglect like this makes a child feel empty and unsure of themselves. It's a serious and painful thing to realize you don't have a clear sense of identity. But the good news is, this can be worked on at any point in life. We can find someone, maybe a kind and skilled therapist, who really sees us and helps us understand who we are. When someone watches us carefully and with kindness, we can finally start to notice our real feelings and dreams. We learn to trust ourselves more and not rely so much on what others say. This helps us stop needing praise all the time and not be so afraid of people disagreeing with us. We start to think more deeply and originally. We learn the powerful skill of knowing and liking our real selves. In the US today, with all the pressure from media, school, work, and social life, it's easy to lose track of who we are. But by taking the time to understand ourselves and letting others help us, we can grow stronger inside. We can stop going along with the crowd and begin building a life that feels true to us. That's how we learn to become our real selves. And once we do that, we're not so shaken by others' opinions. We become more confident, creative, and peaceful inside. We stop chasing approval and start living with more freedom.